I wrote a book filled with 365 pep talks I use to create my best life. Now I'm sharing them with you. Here's the backstory for one of the quotes in my book. If you don't need grace every day, you aren't risking enough. Playing it safe is really part of being an adult, I think. We assess risk and we think about how it impacts others, how it might impact the things that we think that we need, and then we act. And so much of what we do is very carefully thought out, and we know the answers to things. We don't ask a lot of questions. We've already set our life up to work in a way that we think is successful. But part of being an amazing person and part of accessing your best life is that you do things that you aren't sure what the outcome is going to be. Most of the success that I've had in my business and in my personal life in the last decade has come from places where I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. And so I have a rule of thumb that if I'm not able to offer myself grace every day, then that means that I'm not trying hard enough. I'm not pushing myself, and I'm not moving towards my best life at the pace that I want. So there are things like, when I'm working out, I'll try something and it's so awkward sometimes. I look so ridiculous, and you might even be embarrassed to be around me because I look like I should be able to do it better. Or there are times when I'm advising my children and it's something that I'm not sure how to do, but I know that I have to dig in and figure it out and give myself grace, forgive myself if I'm not perfect. There are times when I have to go to talk to a friend and I have to express myself, and I'm very afraid of putting that relationship in danger, but I know that it's the right thing to do, and it's okay if I don't get it right. That's what you need to know. It's okay if you don't get it right. There's so many times that if you had looked at that snapshot of what I was doing since I started Need Inspiration, and I started really trying to figure out how to improve myself and turn myself around, that if you had looked at that little sliver, you would have said, you need to quit. It's just ridiculous. You need to have a safety plan. And I wondered sometimes, why was I doing something that put so much at risk? But it was worth every little bit of it. And as I forgave myself, I also, more importantly, gave myself permission to try again, to learn the lessons, to figure out what I needed to fine-tune so that I could jump in again. And with that came confidence and self-acceptance and self-love. And from that comes freedom and overflowing to other people. So today, take some risks, try some things, risk looking stupid and embarrassed, and then dust yourself off if you have to, because it might be unexpected success for you. Dust yourself off and forgive yourself, and then learn what it is that you need to learn so that you can go at it again, because that is really what your best life is all about.